Welcome back to part 3 of converting metric units. I would like for you to pause this recording and solve this problem on your own to find out how many grams that 7-ton male African elephant will weigh. Pause the recording. You can use either of the approaches you want, whether you're using the ratio method or the dimensional analysis. Check your answers and see what you get. Alright, let's take a look and see how I did this problem. Now, first off, we need to look at what our options are. We know that the elephant weighs, right here it says 7 tons in the top right hand side, and we want it in grams. So we've got to get from tons to grams, but we don't have an option for doing that. What we do have is an option for going from tons to kilograms, and we're able to go from kilograms to grams. That's things we know how to do. So let's start off doing that. We're going to start off with the fact that we have 7 tons, and I'm going to use the dimensional analysis approach because that's the one I like the best. I'm going to put it over 1, and I'm going to say that there is 907.2 kilograms, that's kg, in 1 ton. And by doing that, my tons just divided out, and when I multiply that out, make that decimal a little better, I would end up getting, let's see, 2 times 7 is 14, 7 times 7 is 49, plus 1 is going to be 50, 7 times 0, that's going to become a 5 there, and then the 7 times 9 is going to be 63. So let's see if I am right on that. So I have 6,350.4 kilograms. Let's see if I did that right in my head. 7 times 907.2 is equal to 6,350.4. Dang, I'm all right. So that is the start. We're going to circle it not because it's the answer, but it is an important sub-answer. Now we want to know grams though, not kilograms. So we're going to take that number and start it off with a new dimensional analysis problem, 0.4, and that is going to be kilograms over 1. We're going to multiply that where we know that there is 1,000 grams in 1 kilogram, and that is a conversion you should already know. Of course, the kilograms are now going to divide out, and because I'm multiplying by 1,000, I've got 3 zeros there. All I have to do is move that decimal 3 spaces to the right. So now I'm going to have 6350400. Put my commas in there, and of course my units grams. It is 6,350,400 grams. Let's plug it in and test it, see if we're right. We've got 6,350,400. Check our answer, and we are correct. That's an awful lot of grams of elephant meat. Let's try another one. A healthy dog will drink between 50 and 60 milliliters of water per kilogram of body weight per day. Approximately how many fluid ounces of water will a 35-pound dog drink during the day? Express your answer as a range of values rounded to the nearest whole number. Well, we've got some questions to figure out here. First off, we know that this is per kilogram, right? But our dogs is given this to us in pound. We have a 35-pound dog that we've got to convert that 35 pounds to kilograms, and then we're going to multiply that number by 50 to 60 milliliters. So let's move forward from there. What information do we need to perform that is not given in the lesson? Well, we need to find out how many kilograms are in a pound. From there we can take and figure out the rest of it because it is per kilogram of dog weight. So how many kilograms are in a pound? Make the conversion factor and then solve the problem. Shockingly, it looks like this one is going to work, so I want you to pause the recording and then solve it on your own, and we will work on it together afterwards to see if you did it right. Well, I just realized it didn't actually expect us to solve that problem, so we're not going to do it, but we are going to do this one. Judah, a 187-pound Great Dane, takes a chewable flea and tick prevention. Each chewable contains 1,000 milligrams of medicine. How many chewables should Judah be given? It is recommended to dose 2.5 milligrams of medicine per kilogram of body weight. So once again, we have to take and convert the pounds of Judah, the Great Dane, into kilograms, and then we will go from there. So I have my work table set up here, and I know that 1 pound is equal to 453.6 grams. But that's not any good to me. But something that is good to me is this one right here that says that 1 pound is equal to 0.4536 kilograms. And that's good because I have a 187-pound dog, and we have to find out his weight into kilograms. So let's start off with our conversion factor using dimensional analysis. 187 pounds, that's LB because the British designed it, times, and of course that'll end up being over 1, there is 0.4536 kilograms per 1 pound. Of course, when you multiply that out, the pounds are going to divide each other out, and you're going to get, now for time's sake, we're just going to grab a calculator on this one because this has been a lot longer lesson than it's supposed to be. 187 times 0.4536, and that's going to give us 84.8232, 84.8232, and what unit is left? Kilograms. So now I know that we have that many kilograms worth of dog. The dose recommends that you do 2.5 milligrams of medicine per kilogram of dog. So now we need to find out how many of the doses it's going to take. Now we know that each kilogram of the dog gets 2.25 milligrams of medicine. So we can take right here, of course you can see that it says 2.25. Let me get my marker going here again. 2.5 milligrams of medicine per kilogram of dog. So that means I have to take and multiply 2.5 times the 84.8232. And when we do that, once again, I'm tired, it's been a long day. We're going to take the 84.8232, multiply that by the 2.5, and that's going to give us roughly 212.58, 0.058, which is the total number of milligrams needed for the dog. But that's not what the question asked. The question asked what is the recommended dose going to be, and it also says to round your answer to the nearest whole number. Well, there's 100 milligrams per dose, so 212 divided by 100 is going to give me approximately 2 doses of medicine for the dog. So we're going to come back over here to our problem, and if I can find it way down there, and we're going to put in how many chewables? 2 chewables, and we're going to hit done and review, submit the assignment, and that one should be good. That of course would come to me, view score details, and you can see we got 1 out of 1 correct. We are almost done. We have one problem left. Take a minute, pause the recording, solve it and check your answers, and I'll follow up in a few seconds.